Hey everybody, this is Marcus. Jason Momoa said there's going to be more Aquaman movies and he's up to playing more characters. So it looks like Jason's going to stick around in James Gunn's new DCU, which has already been confirmed. So I'm going to get into all of this and what this could actually mean as far as like what's going to happen with his other fellow ex-Justice Leaguers, fellow actors, Henry Cavill and Gal Gadot, Ben Affleck. I'll talk about all this and more and give you guys my take on the decisions. And we'll also talk about Aquaman and Aquaman The Lost Kingdom as well. So we're definitely going to get into all of this. So before I get started, thank you guys so much for your support. It really means a lot to me, and you guys mean so much to me. And for those who are new to my channel, can you do me a solid? Make sure you like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, and make sure you hit that bell to enable notifications whenever I drop a video. And we're going to always keep this thing rolling, you guys. Thank y'all so much for your support. It really means a lot to me, you guys. So let's go ahead and get right into this. So this article actually came from Deadline.com, and this is what Jason said in a recent interview, and I quote, "I love James Gunn, and so there's gonna be some really cool things what they're doing with DC, and I definitely will be in more than just one," Jason Momoa said Friday at the Sundance Film Festival when asked about his DC Universe future. "There's room for me to play a couple different roles," the Aquaman actor said. "I've seen other actors do it. Yeah, I want a shot." At the Park City Shindig ahead of tonight's premiere of the documentary Deep Rising, on which Momoa serves as narrator and executive producer, the Game of Thrones alum detailed a recent meeting with Warner Bros. Discovery CEO David Zaslav to blueprint his next steps at the media and comic book giant. "We have a special relationship. I wish I could say more," Momoa added when questioned if he will be exiting his DC superhero role, as so many of his fellow Justice Leaguers appear to be doing under the regime of Gunn and Peter Safran. "I'll always be Aquaman, and there's a lot of evolution for that. So I'm not going anywhere, and it's very exciting," the actor said. With sequel Aquaman The Lost Kingdom set for a Christmas Day release, Momoa is clearly a high priority for DC and WD. Additionally, along with the Flash star Ezra Miller, Momoa had a short cameo in the Gunn-created Peacemaker Season 1 finale last year. Joking that he could play multiple superhero characters like how Ryan Reynolds has played Green Lantern and now Deadpool, Momoa left no doubt his conversation with Zaslav was a success on both sides of the table. "It was really wonderful to be over there, and Warner Brothers is a home. There's a lot of things we're going to be doing over there." The original 2018 Aquaman remains the highest grossing DC movie ever at $1.1 billion worldwide. While at the Deadline Sundance studio today, Momoa didn't just speak about Deep Rising in DC, but also had a hallway Game of Thrones reunion with ex-co-star Emilia Clarke. Clarke is at Sundance promoting Pod Generation, which is generating a lot of buzz. And there's a picture that was posted on Instagram by Deadline Dominic of Jason Momoa and Emilia Clarke together as well, though. So again, they were in Game of Thrones together as well, though. So it was a pretty cool reunion, though. But that's cool. I'm actually good that Jason's gonna still be on board, and I guess if you think about it from the grand scheme of things, it's not really surprising considering the fact that Aquaman is the most successful superhero film from 2018, which is still generating $1.1 billion, though. I wish the same could be said from the previous DC films like Man of Steel, Dawn of Justice, even Justice League. That's pretty much, they're mediocre at best, and I can understand that too. And I know it hasn't had a high rating like Aquaman, the first Aquaman film. But if you think about it in terms like this, Aquaman has been considered to be underrated for so many years. And considering the fact that there's so many memes about Aquaman just being only just one guy that's able to talk to fish, where he's so much more, especially how they explored it in the comic books. But if you think about like how he's been portrayed in certain films and series over the years, like Hanna-Barbera's Super Friends, how he's basically like a joke character. But he's more than just that, though. Like, he's just this bona fide badass of a character that's just so phenomenal at what he does, though. So he's more than just talking to fish. He has super strength, and he's also a ruler of a kingdom as well, though, if there's a kingdom of Atlantis. So, again, I just wish the same could have been said if they actually kept Henry Cavill, Gal Gadot, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and Ben Affleck as their respective characters, especially from the awesome end credit scenes that we actually got from Black Adam. And the fact of the matter is that everybody was so excited of seeing Henry Cavill playing Superman again. And you guys know how I feel, and y'all know about my rant. When James Gunn decided that he was going to revamp the whole DC franchise, not everybody was excited about the decision. What would have made better sense is if you're going to keep certain actors reprising their roles in the future, it would have been better off if you would have just kept the formula where Zack Snyder had off, because what Zack had was actually a really good foundation, how everything was basically just planted. It wouldn't make sense to just start from scratch. Instead of just practically just doing that, keep the formula where you would have had. That's why I should be in charge of superhero films, because I know exactly what the fans want. I know what the people want, which is so important, though. It's like, you gotta give the people what they want, which is what the theme song says by the OJs. And it's also the theme song from Jalen and Jacoby's Got to Give People What They Want from their TV show on ESPN. But anyway, I digress, though. But what I'm saying is, if it was me, I would have kept the formula where it was and start from scratch. That's definitely what I would have done. I would have kept the formula where it was and built from there. I would have kept Henry, Gal, Ben, and kept The Rock as well with their respective characters. The Rock was awesome as Black Adam. He's still awesome. I think that maybe made some room for him to return in the future, but still, I mean, there should definitely be some future and some maneuverability of Henry Cavill playing Superman again too, though. So, I mean, I still don't think you should actually look for a new Superman, but obviously James is going to do it regardless, though. So, but it seems as though DCU, they're always getting the short end of the stick. They're trying to be as successful as Marvel has done, but see, Marvel has had a formula that has started since 2008. And they've practically been running with it ever since then. While they've had some slumps here and there, Marvel is still on top when it comes to their superhero franchise. And don't get me wrong, I love Marvel Comics. I love DC Comics. And you guys already know how I feel. I want both franchises to succeed in the movie genre as well, because there's so much room and so much maneuverability of what you can do by bringing all of these characters to the big screen. So that's my take on it, though. But also, I will say this, though. There was a lot of money that was spent with Ezra Miller playing the Flash, which I think is the reason why they haven't ousted him yet, especially with all of the bad behavior and the different shenanigans that he's been doing. There's been a lot of money spent with him doing Flashpoint, which is the reason why I think Warner Brothers hasn't decided to make their move just yet. Now, depending upon how Flashpoint actually does, I know there's rumors that he's still going to be the Flash. If that's the case, that'll be hypocrisy on their part if they're going to keep Ezra as the Flash. But then again, we'll have to see how the Flashpoint actually does do in the box office as well, though. So, but again, I would have kept the formula where it was, and like I said, just built from there, especially what Zack Snyder had off as well, because what he had previously was really good. But we'll see how it goes. Like I said, DC, they have a long road to go. So, I mean, even though James Gunn's been successful with doing Guardians of the Galaxy at Marvel Studios, and on top of that, he also directed Scooby-Doo movie as well. I think everything might not be as bad as we think it is. But still, if it was me in charge, I wouldn't even make that move regardless, though. I wouldn't upset or alienate an entire community based on a decision. Henry Cavill is this generation's Superman, and I stand on this hill to this day with what I just said. Case closed. But I am excited for Jason Momoa. He will be good as both Aquaman and Lobo. And even though Lobo is a popular character, he's not an obscure character, that's for sure. He's very popular. He's on demand. People have been saying for years that Jason will be awesome as Lobo, so we could be getting that as well. But he's also awesome as Arthur Curry Aquaman too, though. So we'll definitely see how this goes, you guys. So, but what do y'all think? You guys are excited, or you guys think it's a good idea that Jason can play both Aquaman and Lobo? Let me know in the comments down below. I think so. He can pass as both Aquaman and Lobo. I think it would be a good idea if he could pull like double duty, like what Ryan Reynolds did with playing Hal Jordan and currently playing Wade Wilson Deadpool. It can definitely pull it off for sure, though. So, but I only wish that Gal Gadot, Henry Cavill, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and Ben Affleck can come back. Even though Ben has been talking about directing a future Batman movie for the DCU, but still, it would have been cool if we could actually get a story with Ben's Batman practically intact. I guess you could say Batfleck. Basically like a Batfleck. Ben Affleck and Ben Affleck at the same time, though. Ben Affleck and Batman. Batfleck. I don't know if it's a trend yet, but if it's not, I'll make it a trend. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. What do y'all think about Jason Momoa being Aquaman still? And what do you guys think about him playing other characters, especially Lobo as well? Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. And again, if y'all just let me know how everything else goes as far as like just, everything else, We'll see how it goes, you guys. Like I said, y'all know how I feel. And you guys practically know how I feel about, just superhero films in general. I want them to be portrayed correctly and right, though. But I still want Henry Cavill as Superman. Y'all know how I feel about that, though. He's the best Superman in this generation's George. Well, he's definitely George Reeves, but definitely Christopher Reeves for sure, though. So, but anyway, you guys, thank y'all so much for hearing me out. You guys are the best. And again, for those who are new to my channel, make sure you like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel. Thank y'all so much for everything. And I'll post a link in the bottom of the description from Deadline.com. They're awesome. So we'll just take it from there, you guys. But I love y'all. Be good to each other. Love each other. Always spread love, no matter what. You guys are amazing. Excelsior. I'll catch you guys in the next one.